Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back to another end of season review for the Sleaford Town save. Now, this one is a big one because we have a big game for the final game of the season to round off the season and do the end of season review. So in today's video, as always, I'm going to be showcasing how our players have performed, how we've performed, where we are in the league, our finances, how we've done in the competitions, and all that jazz, basically. However, before we do get in, I want to just say I have been streaming a lot recently. Now, granted, this video will be going up probably 2 weeks after I record this, because I don't want the mid and end of season reviews to be too close together. So it will probably be out in a long time. And that's just because I've played the save so much over the last couple of days, streaming it. I've been doing 6-8 hour streams. So, yeah. If you want to be a part of that, then don't forget there is a link in the description to follow my Twitch and get involved. I would really appreciate it. And while you're there, there is also a link to my second channel where I post the streams that I film of this save on there. So if you want to see more of this content of the Sleaford Town save, then don't forget to check out the second channel, because there is at least 15 hours of this save. So if you want to make sure you go and get the full experience, then there is 2 places to find it. So let's get in to this video then. We'll start as always with the competitions. And we have been in 3 competitions this year. The FA Trophy has not changed. We got knocked out in the second round by Kidderminster Harriers. We already knew that because we were knocked out before the mid-season review. However, in the FA Cup, of course, we played against Bromley in the 3rd round of the FA Cup in the mid-season review. So you've already seen that video and you've seen that game. However, what you don't know is who we got in the 4th round and how we did. We got knocked out by Cardiff City in the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we lost 3-1 against Cardiff, which isn't a bad result at all, because Cardiff are a fantastic team and they are pushing to get promoted to the Championship. So losing to them, I'm not too mad about that at all. Now, the league. We have one final game to go. And we can win the league today. However, we are 14 goals ahead. So unless a miracle was to happen, we're going to win the league today regardless. However, I can break the record points for most points in a single season, as it is 107. A win would take us to 108, meaning that we would be the greatest team in National League North history, which for a team that was in Step 6 4 years ago, that would be absolutely unbelievable, and I would really like to do that today. So hopefully we can beat Hednesford, who are 20th, so they are fighting to stay up here. If we can do that, we can win the league and break the record points total, which would be absolutely fantastic. So how have we been performing as of late then? We're on a good run at the minute. We did lose to Macclesfield, but we've played well. We went on a really good run. We were a bit iffy in here before the FA Cup second round. We were a bit iffy here, but we managed to turn it around, and then we went on an unbelievable run, and we're continuing that run into now. Well, hopefully we will be able to beat Hednesford and get ourselves in to the National League by winning and being champions. Now, our finances, let's have a little look, shall we? We've got £91,000, which is not too bad. This season, we've made 811,000, so we've made 200 grand more than we did last year, which is fantastic. However, our expenditure, I do believe, is a lot more as well. It's actually not. Our expenditure is actually not too bad. We spent 350,000 on ground maintenance and only 220,000 on ground maintenance this year. However, the ground maintenance is a good thing, because if I go here, we now have below average youth facilities, which is really good. And is it, where the hell do I find it? We are improving our training facilities as well. So what that will do is that will put our training facilities up as well. So we're just trying to improve the level of the club and make it a better club. Now, I do wonder to ourselves, if we were to get, when we get promoted, because we are going to get promoted, are the teams in the National League full time? If we go to a random team here like Royal Bedford, are their players full time? I mean, they spend a lot of money. Are you full time or are you part time? Full time contract, but he's on a lot of money a week. So if we go him, full time contract. So it looks like people are on full time contracts in the National League. So we might have to go professional when we get promoted to the National League, which is very interesting. But if you look here, we have better facilities than the teams around us, which is really good. So hopefully we can put that into practice. Now, have I made any new signings since you were last here? I'm not too sure. I brought in Manu Wales again. We brought him back. He's played a couple of games for us because Daniel Batty was injured. I don't think we brought anyone in. So, how are people performing then? Ronnie Moncur is our top goal scorer with 38 goals this season. He's got 33 in the National League. Fantastic performances from him. Tom Wingate has 30. He's got 23 and 13 assists in the league. We'll do the contracts in a minute. Rio Hammond is having a really good end to the season, to be fair to him. Won by York City. Daniel Williams had a good season. Ashani Stoney having a good season as well. Did Daniel Batty. Don't know why I keep stuttering. Ollie Shield, 18 goal involvements for right back for our record signing. Fantastic. Now, as you can see, a few people in our team have new contracts. That's his contract to them, is it not? Yeah. Okay, I was going to say. Never mind. So, Tom Wingate, we activated his contract extension clause. So he got another year. Ronnie Moncur, as you know, has a new contract. Same with the right back and the centre back. I'm thinking about I'd quite like to give Dylan Batty a new contract, to be fair. Depends how much he wants, though. If he could take a pay cut, I actually wouldn't mind that. I'll give you an extra couple £100. Perfect. So Dylan Batty looks like he's going to be signing a new contract, which is good. I want to give Rio Hammond a new deal as well while we're here, as I do appreciate that this is maybe not the content you've signed up for, but these videos are more like a stream rather than a structured YouTube video. Okay, we'll try and give him a new contract later down the line. No. Luca Davies, maybe. I'll consider it. I'd quite like to give you a contract, to be honest, Lewis. Yeah, 310. I don't mind that. If we get that down to 240, you've got yourself a deal, pal. Just to stop someone else from poaching him, really. Okay, we'll sort that out as well later down the line. So, let's quit stalling and let's try and win ourselves the National League North title. So, our lineup to go and we'll try and win the title is as follows. We've gone with Lines in goal. A back four of Shield, Davies, Fernell-Gill and Tyler Smith. A midfield two of Stoney and Morris, with Batty just in front of them. And then a front three of Rio Hammond, Ronnie Moncur and Tom Wingate. This will be a monumental day if we can beat Hednesford here today. We could break the record points total and win the league in the same season. So without further ado, let's get into this game and try and be crowned champions. Okay then, the Hednesford Town lineup that we are going to play against today, as they're going to try and stay up and defeat us try and stop us winning the league, is as follows. They've gone with Ben Clark in goal. A back four of Oliver Fraser, White, Upton and Calvin Okiki. A midfield three then of Ethan Khan, Took Oxley and Kyle Duncan, with Miracle Okafor and Angelo Massa on the wings, and then Giscombe leads the line for Hednesford here today. As we're going to try and hopefully we win the league in style here today. As here is confirmation of the lineups, and I'm surprised it's not busier, seeing as this is the game where we can win the league. I would have thought it would have been busier, but apparently not. As here we go then, as Rio Hammond gets us underway for our title showdown. As we've got to keep an eye on this game here, Hereford against Banbury. It doesn't really matter too much about the result, to be honest, because, as I said, unless they win 10-0 and we lose 4-0, we're going to win the league, but I want to break the record points total, as Hereford find themselves 1-0 up, and we are only that point ahead of them. And this is where you've got to feel bad for the whole non-league system, as Hereford are going to get 105 points and might not go up. As Ollie Shield then to take. It's a good delivery, and it looks like a push, and it is a push. We have a penalty 23 minutes in here. Ronnie Moncur to take. He scored 33 this year. Can he score one more? He can. Ronnie Moncur makes it 1-0. And as it stands, we are the new record holders and the new champions. Ronnie Moncur gets his 34th league goal of the season. Calm and composed from the ex-Tottenham Youth Academy prospect, as he makes it 1-0 in front of 589 adoring Sleaford Town fans here, where hopefully they will be very happy with the result and with us winning the league. As Lines finds Smith, who heads to no one unfortunately, and Hednesford do pick it up, but Smith does recover, and now Wingate can come away with the ball here. Wingate, he's through on goal. Tom Wingate. Oh, and it's just wide from Wingate. He did so well until the finish. Just narrowly missing there. And as it stands, what does this game do for Hereford? Hednesford, sorry. This game does put Hednesford down. As Kings Lynn are also losing. And I think Banbury could actually go down here, if we're all things considered. So they're still, I mean, they are losing 2-0, but as anyway, we come into the break then. Sleaford Town 1, Hednesford Town 0. And as it stands, we are the record holders, which is, of course, absolutely fantastic. And I have no idea why that noise keeps happening. It keeps doing it now. It's the sound that my chat makes when someone puts a chat in, but I'm not streaming. And no one's, like, you can't message a chat, unless I'm getting followers on Twitch or something. But I mean, I heavily doubt it. As Wingate finding Smith, who drives down the left-hand side. Can Smith find Wingate? He can, he can't. And Hednesford Town can counter-attack here. White clears, but Morris is there to pick up the loose ball. Smith looking for Tom Wingate, and it's cleared again by Fraser. Smith with the throw again. Goes short to Morris. Stoney finding Tom Wingate. And Ronnie Moncur got the first. It's only fair and it's only fitting from this season that Tom Wingate gets the second. He's been here ever since step 4. And he's now firing us to step 1. The final bit of non-league. It's a lovely finish from Tom Wingate. Stoney does well to get an assist on what could be his last game for the club. As Shield then with the free kick. Of course, he does have a contract for next year, so he will be staying. Stoney with a big switch out to Wingate. It's a lovely first touch. And Wingate playing with real confidence here. And Tom Wingate gets a second. And we've made a lot of videos where this guy has been in them. And Tom Wingate, the record goal scorer for Sleaford Town, is trying to put Sleaford Town in the record books. As we now find ourselves 3-0. That is Tom Wingate's 25th league goal of the season. It's his 91st for Sleaford Town. This is his best season by a long way. An absolutely outstanding footballer who's played in the Premier League and now he's doing it at the heights of non-league. The tippity top of non-league. He is an absolute superstar. As Hereford doing what they need to do. South Shield drawing with Matlock. But we don't care about that result really. Daniel Williams, the loanee from Stevenage, has had a really good season on loan for us. He's going to come in for his final game for the club. Manu Wales is going to come on for his final game for the club as well. And that is all the subs I am going to make as we're into the final 15 minutes now then. Okafor finding White, which is quite ironic because he's not. Musser driving down the left-hand side now for Hednesford. They want to end their season on a bit of a positive, although they will be going down to step 3, sorry. Smith. My head is already in the National League. As it stands, our Hednesford Town down. Unfortunately, they are by a point. I'd love to give you the win here, Hednesford, and keep you up. But unfortunately, I want that bloody record. Fraser finding Okafor. Can he get a goal back? And it is a penalty. I was going to say, can he get a goal back and try and lift the spirits of Hednesford that little bit, which they do need. And he will step up for the penalty as well. He has the confidence. He won it, and he takes it, and he scores what is probably going to be Hednesford's final goal in the National League North this season. Well, it's good, well, yeah, but you know what I mean, like, because they're going down. It could be their final goal in the National League North for a while then. Stoney looking for Wingate, and it falls to Wingate, who finds Moncur, and that is a fantastic save from the goalkeeper to deny Moncur a second, who actually hasn't had that great of a game. Tom Wingate, the standout. Luca Fernell-Gill, just an outstanding footballer, the Trinidad and Tobago international. Tuke Oxley finding Okafor into Fraser. Fraser now driving forward with it and finds Okafor into Fraser, who crosses to Duncan, and it's just wide of the post there. As there we go. Sleaford Town have won the National League North. An absolutely outstanding achievement. I'm very, very happy that we have won. And Shield, Sleaford Town's record signing, is going to lift the trophy up as we are officially crowned champions of Step 2. You absolutely love to see it. Take a screenshot of that to post on Twitter. And the celebrations can now begin. As we are going up. Say we are going up. As there we go. As we're going to get our bar budgets here as well. As unlocking commiserations to Hereford. But ultimately, the best team won. As we have been crowned champions. And we have a bit of budget. We've got about to be fair, I've got a lot of transfer budget. We've got about £3,000 to spend, which isn't too bad to be fair. Goffbing's glory to Sleaford Town. They're delighted with the National League North win. Classy Wingate, 25 goals for the season. So we are crowned champions, which is absolutely fantastic. Is this Emil Heskey's son? It is. But there you go. We've been crowned champions. And outstandingly, we're going to be promoted to the National League. So we'll be in Step 1 next year. So let me know down in the comments your predictions for Step 1. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you do not miss a video. And you are always notified when I do upload. Don't forget to check out the socials. Links are in the description. And also while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for more Football Manager content. I'll see you there. And peace.